And I think one thing I want to bring up from the show yesterday is we need to redefine what a mature and conscious man is. A mature man, because it happens even when I go on some of these group discussions. They're like, oh, well, I'm around mature men, or a mature man is this. A mature man is not a man that won't question you. A lot of these ladies are thinking a mature man is a man that won't ask questions about body count or won't try to plan his future properly. They think a mature man is a man that just shuts up and just doesn't bring up things because it's a loaded question, or because she'll have an attitude about it or whatnot. That's not a mature man. That's a simp.
Come on now.
Stop defining mature men as simps, because when you go in the locker room, per se, or around men when they're not around women, and you're around those mature men, oh, they have a lot to say. They'll say, man, I'm not going to bring that up because I'm going to lose my companionship. I'm not going to bring that up to her because I'm trying to beat some cheeks. You know, they'll either be a simp or a womanizer.
Come on. Man.
And then on top of that, there's women's like, oh, well, how do you know if a woman has a high body count or not? Well, you guys, those women are taking advantage of this society that is full of women with high body count. Because, okay, in the food industry, you could press together some meat and make it look like a steak if you never had an expensive real steak before. However, if you had an expensive real steak, you'd be like, something's wrong with this steak. This steak tastes processed. Something don't seem right. And when you men get your passport and start going out to places where women have culture, and you sleep with a woman or marry, hopefully you marry that woman, but you marry and you sleep with a woman that has culture that doesn't have a high body count, your eyes are going to go. And I'm not trying to put my business out there, but it happened to me.
Come on. Man.
When I went out there, overseas, and had relations with my wife, who is older. My wife isn't no young woman, but she's not. I mean, she's not an older woman either. But still, like, there's a difference between that steak.
Come on now.
And the bologna that we have.
Come on now.
Out here, you could for sure tell who has a high body count or not from that. For sure.
Come on now.
I hope I did that in enough decency to where.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on now. He said, hey, you know the difference between steak and bologna. Come on. He said, you don't, matter of fact, he's saying you don't even know the difference between steak and bologna because you just have bologna your whole life.
Ain't that how it is for men out here, though?
Come on now. You can't miss what you never had. Let me tell you something, ladies. For the ladies, the small amount of ladies that do watch this show. Men are smart, man. Okay. We can tell that we can smell it through your pores, okay? If you're walking around in a drunken state and you're the life of the party, man, we know you're also the life of many partners. Okay. We can just tell. There's don't assume every girl. No. Y'all all look, dress, and talk the same. If you look like a duck, you act like a duck, you must be a duck. That's it. That's it, and that's all. Right now you're at a crossroads. We can't tell the difference. Matter of fact, we don't even care to tell the difference. We just say, you know what, y'all the same. Y'all dress the same. Y'all got that mouth like man, y'all the same. So a lot of men are just choosing, hey man, we're not even going to deal with the headache. Some men will be like, yeah, I'll deal with it, but they're not going to take you seriously. They're going to be like, oh yeah, she's just a filler. She's just a filler until I get my wife overseas. Come on. You're just a filler until these men level up and get their wife overseas. It's just a matter of time. You know that bridesmaid, the woman that's always the bridesmaid, that's going to be you. You're going to show up to many different international weddings. How about that? Because they're gonna ban marriages here in the States pretty soon. Ain't nobody gonna do it no more. It doesn't make sense to marry a woman just to get divorced and she take half your money and you gotta start all over in your golden years. We're not doing that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna transition and we're gonna play a clip from a 51-year-old man, or not a 51-year-old man, a man who's been married for 51 years. 51. And come to find out, them kids ain't his. Come to find out. I'm trying to think if I should just let it play all the way through because it's pretty long, or if I should just start and stop it. Let me see how I want to do this. Let me see if I can just do this. Hopefully my computer doesn't act up. If I can do it this way, I'll do it this way for y'all.
You don't have the main points to it?
Oh yeah, I got the main points to it. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the main points to it. Yeah, I want to do this. I'm gonna start and stop it for y'all.
I have been married for 51 years. Got 2 sons, 42 and 40. Damn deadbeats. I'm still supporting the little boogers. Needed to take a test to see if
Listen to him now. I need to take a test.
Good enough for my brother. Found out something interesting.